ready to feel the thunder as the field rolls into turn number 3. It is hammer down time on Thunder Hill. We're green at Electric City Speedway.
Cody Kuglin slamming the door as our leader, Johnny Beaumont, spins out in front of the field, and Joey Price up into the fence.
Now down the back straightaway, Clemens with a run. Kuglin able to squirt through the lap traffic. Here comes Ty Clemens. Battle for the lead off of turn number 4.
And we've got a new leader in the 12 car of Ty Clemens. And the white flag is out for your leader in the 12 machine, Ty Clemens. Followed by the 28H, Colby Hanna, Joey Price in the 60, and the 09 of Paul Leach. Into turn number 3. Off to turn number 4. Give it up for your feature winner in the IMCA Modifieds, Ty Clemens.
Into 1 and 2, Taylor Johnson takes the lead from Tyler Leach down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. John Price and Devin Jadwin going side by side for third. Tyler Leach to the lead off of turn number 4. Tyler Leach is going to lead lap number 1. Into 1 and 2, it's the 05 and the 5X. Making contact out in front. They're both up against the outside wall. Here comes Devin Jadwin and John Price. Now they're stuck together. Into 1 and 2, Jadwin noses into the second spot. Don't look now, but here comes Joey Price. Into turns 3 and 4. They're 3 wide for the second spot. Cody Kuglin trying to slam the door on John Price. Cody Kuglin does so and gets into the second spot by the hair on his chinny chin chin. Not that time, but now off of turn number 2, he does. Cody Kuglin into the second spot in the 71K. Tyler Leach out in front. Smooth sailing for the 05 as he's got about a half a straightaway lead over the 71K. Here comes Smoking Joey. Joey Price into 1 and 2. Is looking for the podium spot as he goes to the outside, and now the caution flag. Green flag is back out. Boy, Sean LaRock with a great restart on the inside in the 68. Into 1 and 2 now. Joey Price is looking for the lead. His nose is out in front. Off of turn number 2, Tyler Leach holds the spot. Joey Price is in second now. Off of turn number 4, Price is looking for the lead. Here comes LaRock. Sean LaRock to the inside. Off of turn number 4. Back into 1 and 2. Joey Price to the inside looking for the lead. Sean LaRock there as well. 3-car race for the lead. Joey Price, Sean LaRock down on the bottom in the 68. Now off of turn number 4, they're 3 abreast for the lead. Back into 1 and 2, Joey Price dips her way down low looking for the lead, but Tyler Leach is holding on for dear life. Joey Price to the bottom, off of turn number 4, side by side one more time for the lead. Tyler Leach holds the lead by the hair on his chinny chin chin. 7 laps to go. Into 1 and 2. Joey Price looking to clear him. Tyler Leach is not backing down. He's not giving an inch. He's not taking any prisoners. Coming back off of turn number 4 to complete another lap. Tyler Leach back to the lead in the 05. Joey Price pounding through the bottom of 1 and 2. Tyler Leach is winding it up on the top as he clears the 41 into turn number 3. Tyler Leach and Joey Price putting on a show. Off of turn number 4, it's Tyler Leach back out in front. Joey Price dips her back down low. Sean LaRock has lost ground into third spot. Ty Clemens is coming in the 12, but the battle is on for the lead. Joey Price is back down to the bottom. Tyler Leach holds the spot. 4 to go. Joey Price, big time bounce into 1 and 2. 3 in IMCA is pulling off the racetrack as they're side by side for the lead off of turn number 4. Tyler Leach at the white flag into 1 and 2. Final time. Joey Price has got to make something happen. He cuts it down the back straightaway and into turn number 3, sizing him up. He's going to take a look down low, coming to the checkered flag. Tyler Leach on the top, Joey Price on the bottom. Tyler Leach hangs on. Tyler Leach wins. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't like that, you don't like dirt track racing. Tyler Leach hangs on for the win.
That's Dwayne Keeler down on the bottom of the racetrack. Keeler from 8th to 3rd already in the 12K. Into turn number 3, Bo Brown down to the inside as Monnett gets out of shape. 5 cars with a shot at the lead. Monnett doing all he can, banging boards with the 13 into 1 and 2. Pacer Popham with the nose out in front. Here comes Casey Stephenson. Stephenson to the lead off of turn number 2 in the 67 car. Into turn number 3, Keeler down on the bottom, Pacer Popham up on the top, trying to retake the lead coming off of turn number 4. Casey Stephenson in the lead. Dwayne Keeler and Casey Stephenson down to the inside. Keeler off of turn number 2. The 12K is able to put his nose out in front. Casey Stephenson on the top. Dwayne Keeler on the inside. Pacer Popham sideways in turn number 4. As they come off of turn number 4 to complete lap number 9, it's Casey Stephenson out in front. The lead is under a half a second. Dwayne Keeler is airing him up on the top. Does he have a run off of turn number 2 this time? Keeler and Stephenson, they're off of turn number 4. They will be side by side. Stephenson down on the bottom as the leader, but Dwayne Keeler is driving the express lane around the Electric City Speedway. 22 thousandths of a second is the split last time. Coming off of turn number 2, it's Keeler and Stephenson. Keeler's out in front. DJ Dwayne Keeler is out in front in the 12. Off of turn number 4, Casey Stephenson battles back. Keeler maintains the top spot by 28 one-thousandths of a second. Off of turn number 2, Dwayne Keeler's going to clear the 67 and try to set sail in the 12. Off of turn number 4, Casey Stephenson battles back on the inside. Keeler holds the top spot. Casey Stephenson way down on the bottom, still within striking distance of Keeler. He pulls even with him off of turn number 4. 1/10 of a second to split that time. Into 1 and 2, Stephenson and Keeler. Keeler down to the inside is going to slam the door on Casey Stephenson. Stephenson gives him a little kiss off of turn number 4. 3 laps to go. Stephenson and Keeler side by side. Stephenson tried a haymaker, it didn't work, and he lost a lot of ground to the 12K. Off of turn number 4, the white flag is out. Stephenson's got one last shot. Into 1 and 2, Dwayne Keeler up on the top, down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3, off of turn number 4. Welcome to Electric City Speedway Victory Lane. DJ Dwayne Keeler wins at Electric City Speedway. Casey Stephenson in second and PJ Popham in third. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the field enters at turns 1 and 2. And down the back straightaway here on Kids Breakout Night, the nightcap. Pacer Popham and Mike Pistolak from the front row as they enter turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, you all know what time it is. It is hammer down time on Thunder Hill. We're green at Electric City Speedway. Cars 3 and 4 wide as they straggle each other for position. Lemire to the inside looking for the lead, but Pistolak's down at this time off of turn number 2. John Price still there in the 3rd spot. Joey Price working his way forward in the 41.
Pistolak, your leader, followed by Lemire, John Price, Fred Hansen, and Cody Kuglin. You're not your top 5. Pistolak with a nice run here early on in your Comparing Insurance IMCA Modified main event. With a nice slide job coming from Lemire. They're going to go 3 wide off of turn number 4. Give it to Fred Hansen that time by.
Fred Hansen has the lead by the hair on his chinny chin chin. 44 thousandths of a second was the split at the line. Mike Pistolak in second. Now Michael Leach from the 12th starting position is looking to get on the podium. The 09 to the inside off of turn number 4. Now looking for second. Lemire has it. Leach and Pistolak both want it back. Now Leach with an amazing drive off of turn number 2, going to the back bumper, the 14. Looking for the lead, coming off of turn number 4. We're already 6 laps into this main event. Just like that, and now Mike Pistolak is back to second, and Leach missed the bottom of 3 and 4.
Great restart out of Michael Leach as he's going to slide hard into the 14 of Fred Hansen. Now as we've got Michael Leach running the top side of the racetrack as we've got a new leader in the 09 of Michael Leach by 3 one-thousandths of a second.
Michael Leach to the lead. Fred Hansen battles back off of turn number 2. Jordan Tossi there as well. Leach is driving her in deep and hoping she sticks as he comes off of turn number 4. He will lead once again at the flag stand.
As they enter turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, Tossi looking for the lead as we got a new leader in the 2C machine of Jordan Tossi.
Jordan Tossey, the big unit, is catfishing down on the bottom. Michael Leach battles back off the top of turn number 2. Gonna try and slam the door into turn number 3. Tossey's not giving an inch. He's gonna take the lead off of turn number 4. Jordan Tossey almost clears it, but Leach is coming back.
Longhorn chassis and a Vanderbilt chassis, two of the best in the country right now, putting on a show up front here at Electric City Speedway. Michael Leach on the top side. Tossey on the bottom. Give it to Leach that time by.
A back and forth heavyweight bout at the front of this field. Michael Leach takes the lead off of turn number 2. Jordan Tossey on the inside. Fred Hansen and Travis Shoemate look on the next 2. Jordan Tossey on the inside looking for the lead. Give it to Leach by 1/10 of a second.
It's going to go Leach, Tossey, Hansen, Shoemate, and Rex Feller round for top 5. As Feller's got a good battle shaping up with the 32M of Jeremy Meyerhofer. Off of turn number 4 that time by. We got him side by side at the flag stand. Michael Leach by 4/100ths of a second that time.
Tossey and Leach. Leach this time is going to clear him coming off of turn number 2. Tossey keeps her down on the bottom coming off of turn number 4. Tossey and Leach. Tossey tries to slide up, but Leach clears him.
The bottom, Tossey looking to battle back as the white flag is out for Michael Leach in car number 09. He's up in the fence. That's going to open the door for Jordan Tossey in 2C. Oh my goodness. Jordan Tossey in 2C is going to win it tonight at Electric City Speedway.
Tossey has his helmet off, ladies and gentlemen. Your Comparion Insurance IMCA Modifieds winner, the big unit, Jordan Tossey. Jordan, walk us through that, especially late there, able to make the move on Michael Leach coming off of turn number 2 on the final lap.
Yeah, I was actually, the car was tightening up as we burnt fuel off around the bottom, and I couldn't get out too for whatever, and down the backstretch, the 9 disappeared, and I feel bad for Mikey. He's one heck of a shoe. It always feels good to beat him, especially when he's singing on the top like that, so.
As they roll off of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Rocky Mountain Sprint Cars.
And we're under green in your Rocky Mountain Sprint Car main event.
Corey Wormling trying to close the door on Matthewson, leaves the door open for Paxton Fleming. Fleming down to the inside off of turn number 2, side by side. Wormling takes the lead down the back, shooting into turn number 3. Paxton Fleming down on the bottom off of turn number 4, but Wormling's going to lead the opening lap.
As Matheson gains it right back on entrance of turn number 3.
Matheson let the back end drift a little bit through 1 and 2, and now they're on top of each other. Into 1 and 2, Matheson has to turn it left to avoid hitting the 21. Matheson is going to have to peel that car up, down off the top of the racetrack to make a move, and now the problem is, Matheson hits the back end of Corey Wormling. And now he loses ground. Paxton Fleming takes the second spot. Paxton Fleming now stepping up his pursuit in the 21 car of Wormling. Wormling has just under a second lead, but Fleming is closing up this time out of turn number 4.
Paxton Fleming with a lot of speed out of nowhere. And he gets a little loose in the middle of turn number 1 as he loses a lot of ground to the 21 machine of Corey Wormling. They're getting into some lap traffic. Paxton Fleming overdriving maybe just a little bit, getting up into the marbles, getting into the fence in turns number 3 and 4. Wormling on the bottom. Here comes Paxton Fleming with a full head of steam. We've got a red. We've got a tumble here in turn number 2. We got a car on his lid. Stuart Selby getting a little high and hitting the tractor tire at the track exit. Off of turn number 4, the green flag is back out for Corey Wormling in the 21 machine. He's going to take the top side of the racetrack. Paxton Fleming, with a lot of speed on the bottom. And in turn number 3 and off of turn number 4, the white flag is out for Corey Wormling in the 21. Wormling on the top with a slight misstep. Paxton Fleming on the bottom. Wormling going to try to close the door on him. Off at turn number 4, Paxton Fleming is going to win it
If you didn't like that, you don't like dirt track racing. Set to crawl out and go up top, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The automotive machine, Rocky Mountain Sprint Car Series victory goes to Paxton Fleming. Paxton Fleming, congratulations. Welcome to Electric City Speedway Victory Lane. You're sitting there under that last red flag. What's going through your mind?
I had to find a way past Wormley. I knew he was going to the bottom. I'm glad he chose to go to the top, and I could stick her down to the bottom and make it work. So that was a good last lap, thank God.
Don't look now, but here comes the 29 of Ty Hempel from 13th up to 5th, and now battling with Travis Shoemate for 4th off of turn number 2. The 29 has his nose into 4th, and Rock Dagley is into 2nd, but they're all chasing Jimmy Z. Better restart for Hill Jr. that time. Zaremski still gets away. Dagley to the inside of Shoemate off of turn number 2. Dagley's got the bottom wired. He's to the inside of Hill Jr. this time out of turn number 4. Hill Jr. is going to hold the spot though. Ty Hampel is taking the 3rd spot as they come off of turn number 4. Hampel 13th to 3rd plus 10 is the charge for the 29. Rock Dagley is reeling in the 68. He's got his hook in him as they come off of turn number 4 to complete the 13th lap with 12 to go.
Rock Dagley really closing in on the 68 machine of Jimmy Z. He was down to just over a half a second that last time around as he is right on the heels of 68 of Jimmy Z.
He turned to complete another lap. Rock Dagley right on the back bumper. Zaremski leaving a bit of a lane down on the bottom. Dagley stuck his nose down there. We'll see how Zaremski reacts. Flat traffic about to become a factor. Jim Zaremski and Rock Dagley both run right behind Dana Lira. That time Dagley a little out of shape coming off of turn number 2. Dagley may have the faster car, but Zaremski has that 68 down on the bottom of the racetrack.
Don't look now, but here comes Ty Hampel in the 29 machine. He's closing the gap on the 1 of Rock Dagley. They're playing cat and mouse on the bottom. That might just open the door for Ty Hampel. Here comes Ty. We got them side by side there in turn number 1. You've got a new leader in Rock Dagley.
Rock Dagley takes the lead. Jim Zaremski now back to 2nd. Into the waiting clutches of Ty Hampel. Hampel down to the inside off of turn number 4 as Rock Dagley begins to lengthen his lead.
Here comes Paul Leach now, looking for a bonsai move on the 68 of Jimmy Z. Battle for 2nd on the field right now, giving it to Ty Hampel that time by. Rock Dagley, your leader, into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Give it to Rock Dagley here tonight at Electric City Speedway. Battle here for 2nd. Give it to Paul Leach.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Rock Dagley. Welcome back to Electric City Speedway, Rock Dagley. Walk us through that feature. You had to chase down Jim Zaremski and then pass him with Jim running that kind of a line. How difficult was that?
It was tough. I kind of roughed him up a little there off before. I felt bad about that because he's a great guy and we're great buddies. And yeah, but once we got there, I don't know if he hung with me or not, but I sure felt comfortable after that.
Oh, you had him covered, my friend.
Lights out. Field rolls through 1 and 2. Rich Bailey and Kelly Miller on the front row. 25 laps. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3, Electric City Speedway. You know what time it is. It is hammer down time on Thunder Hill. We're green at Electric City Speedway. Boy, how do you look at these winged warriors just flying around the Electric City Speedway. They're side-by-side drag race for 2nd. Ian Myers down on the bottom. Kelly Miller up on the top. Tyler Thompson right there trying to make it a 3-car race. Rich Bailey leads the first 2 laps, and now Ian Myers into the 2nd spot. Myers misses the bottom through 1 and 2. Kelly Miller to the top, down the back, shooting into turn number 3. Miller's right rear has not left that cushion coming off at turn number 4. He's going to put his nose into the 2nd spot and clear the 24 in.
Tyler Thompson gets loose and up into the fence in turn number 1. Jumped the cushion, going to tag the right rear on the concrete as He's off the pace in turn number 3.
Four-time feature winner Tyler Thompson, the points leader, is now out of shape, and that rear end is not looking good in the 35 km.
And the 35 km of Tyler Thompson will return back to the speedway.
Trevor Kirkland looking to the top of the racetrack as he goes through 1 and 2, trying to sail around Ian Myers to get onto the podium. He's got it. Now Trevor Kirkland to the inside of Kelly Miller, coming off of turn number 4, looking for second. Can't quite make the pass, and now Ian Myers back down to the inside off of turn number 4.
Rich Bailey getting a little out of shape in turn number 3. He jumped a cushion on entry. He's going to gather that car back together and maintain his spot up front. Another caution on the speedway for Kelly Miller now in the bottom of turn number 2.
Kelly Miller stopped at the bottom of turn number 3 in the 2 Junior. Blown motor. Rich Bailey in a car that has been driven by the likes of Leland McSpadden, Jimmy Boyd, and Jimmy Sills. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. He is making it look good at Electric City Speedway.
As Rich Bailey accepts the white flag that time by, he's going to get around the 6C machine of Cruz Regan, put him a lap down. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Give it to Rich Bailey.
He's out of the car, ladies and gentlemen, and going up top. Your ASCS Frontier Region victory goes to Rich Bailey. Rich, welcome to Victory Lane at Electric City Speedway. Welcome to Victory Lane with the ASCS Frontier Region. Walk us through that main event there.
Well, I got lucky pill draw. I didn't pull the pill, so that's how I got number 1. But helped starting out front, just kind of set a good pace. A little snug early, but yeah, it was a fun track. It was pretty fast on top. So,
was there any lifting going on in your cockpit?
A couple times I got tight, had to drag the brake and roll out of the gas, but not much.
They thunder into 1 and 2. Dust rooster tails flying through the field. Corey Craver and C.R. Zimmer a lane down on the bottom. They're about to go 3 wide for the lead. Wolf, Kuglin, and Craver to Kuglin this time off of turn number 4. He'll lead lap number 1. Cody Kuglin making it happen as he's getting off of 1 and 2 really well, but Corey Craver's getting off of the bottom of 3 and 4 very well. So we'll see how that shakes out as Kuglin gets away from him this time. Cody Kuglin is about to fall victim to Paul Leach. Leach has found something up in the middle of the racetrack, and he's about to take the lead. Side by side down the backstretch and into turn number 3. The 01 takes the top spot. Kuglin battles back on the bottom. Corey Craver there as well. Now Paul Leach will take the lead off of turn number 4. Ty Clemens now to the inside of Corey Kramer as the bottom was left open, and now Ty Clemens is onto the podium. Clemens started 11th now, and he's into turn number 3. Now looking to the inside of Cody Kuglin, looking for the runner-up spot.
With a hornet's nest of race cars behind him.
Ty Clemens sticks the nose into the inside of Kuglin off of turn number 4, but Kuglin's still getting off the 1 and 2 very well. Clemens is still not quite cleared the 21 of Craver as they drag race into turn number 3. They're about to go 3 wide for second, coming off of turn number 4 as a puff of smoke maybe coming. Nope, that's just dust coming off of the 01.
3 wide into turn number 1. Craver on the outside. Clemens on the bottom, and Kuglin, the cream in the middle of that Oreo.
Ty Clemens, cue the Jaws music, boys and girls, as he is into the second spot. Paul Leach has a 2.5 second lead, but Ty Clemens has 5 laps to run him down. The lead is shrinking for Paul Leach.
3 laps to go. Ty Clemens set a quick time with a 17.914 that time by. The question is there enough time? As the caution comes out for Corey Craver, turned facing the wrong direction in turn number 2.
You could feel him kind of starting to get antsy under this long yellow here. What do you think, Tyler? Does Ty Clemens use the front bumper?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Ty is too clean of a driver. I think if anything, you'll see him take second, especially to a guy like Paul where he's got a lot of respect for.
Leach, Clemens, Shoemate, bring him back to green off of turn number 4.
And turn number 1. Leach hitting his mark that time as he's going to pull on Clemens. Shoemate and Clemens drag race down into turn number 3. Travis Shoemate trying to get it done behind the wheel of that 4C machine as he's going to slide into that second spot momentarily. Travis Shoemate might have found something on the outside of the racetrack right through the center where he got passed by Paul Leach. Paul Leach has got to know he's coming as the white flag comes out for Paul Leach in the 01. We've got one more opportunity for Travis Shoemate in car number 4C. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Give it to Paul Leach, getting it down in the 01 machine. Drag race to the finish for that second spot. Too close to call.
He's got his helmet off, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. The boss man, Paul Leach in Victory Lane. Paul, welcome back to Victory Lane here at Electric City Speedway. Walk us through that main event. A lot going on there.
Well, I knew whoever got to the front first was going to have a good shot, and then during that long caution, my tire sealed over and got lucky and got another restart there because I totally gave that race away. But sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. So, well, I've done this long enough. It's not much of a mental game. It's just figuring out what my tire's doing. So I'm just thinking about, do I need to go cool it off? Should I go spin it through all the dust, or am I going to seal it over? So I'm just 100% worried about wondering where Tyler's at, waiting for him to call off the lineup, see if he's on my tail, and just take care of my tires.
Into 1 and 2, Shoemate down on the bottom, on it, still up on the top, trying to make that top side work. Down the back straightaway, the 108 has a run. He's got a lane up there as well, coming off of turn number 4. Bonnet and Shoemate going to be side by side. Shoemate's at the line. Here comes Pacer Popham as well.
We'll see what happens as he's got a full head of steam entering turn number 1.
Boy, it's an awful long way around the top of the racetrack right now. A Shoemate may be off the pace. Off of turn number 2, Pacer Popham is taking the lead. Casey Stephenson is on the move. Cue the Jaws music as he's rolling the bottom, coming off of turn number 4. Stephenson with a nose into second. Smith takes it back. Stephenson
on the bottom. Pacer up into the fence. That's going to open up the door for Bodie Smith in the 32 Star. Bodie Smith on the bottom. Off of turn number 4. You've got yourself a new leader in the 32 Star as they come together with Pacer Popham and Bodie Smith. Casey Stephenson looking to capitalize on the contact in the middle of the corner.
Stephenson and Smith going side by side through 3 and 4. Stephenson Uber down on the inside, Smith up on the top. Casey Stephenson has catfished his way to the lead by 24 one-thousandths of a second.
Casey Stephenson with a new quick time, 16.662 on the field as Bodie Smith regains the lead into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, Smith on the top, Stephenson on the bottom. Give it to Smith that time by.
Boy, Bodie Smith is not backing down from the jam. Casey Stephenson is rolling the bottom, but Bodie Smith has got her wound up on the top, and he's keeping the lead. And Stephenson rolls the bottom through 3 and 4 once again. Popham and Stephenson. Smith goes to the inside to block Popham, but he misses the bottom. Here comes Casey Stephenson off of turn number 2. Pacer Popham trying to get it wound up. He's not close enough to do anything yet. Bodie Smith and Casey Stephenson come off of turn number 4. Bodie Smith is going to hang on to the lead, but here comes Pacer Popham.
Bodie Smith knows Casey Stephenson's running the bottom, but he has no idea how fast Pacer Popham is running the top side of the racetrack right now. Pacer Popham looking to get the 2-for-1 special, and they're in turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. He's going to do it. You've got yourself a new leader in the 13 of Pacer Popham this time around.
Pacer Popham rockets to the lead. Bodie Smith back to the inside through 1 and 2. Casey Stephenson to the inside of Smith now. He takes the second spot into turn number 3. Pacer Popham has the lead, and now Casey Stephenson playing car number 13. Casey Stephenson still utilizing the inside of the racetrack, using all the sure you can find. 67 and 13, battling once again.
Long-time rivalry here at Electric City Speedway between the 13 and the 67 of Popham and Stephenson. Continuing on here at Electric City Speedway tonight.
Pacer up on the top. Pacer keeping the lead. Now off of turn number 4. Stephenson is right there. 0.2 of a second separating the top two. Stephenson with a nose out in front off of turn number 2, but Popham is able to rocket back into it into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Stephenson and Popham side by side all the way around the Electric City Speedway.
We've got them side by side at the flag stand as they approach 2 to go. Casey Stephenson looking for some room on the 13 machine at Pacer Popham. Into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. The white flag is out. You've got yourself a new leader once again in the 67 at Casey Stephenson on the bottom side of the racetrack. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Put your hands together for the 67 machine at Casey Stephenson getting it done here tonight at Electric City Speedway.
Well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Casey Stephenson. Casey Stephenson, another instant classic with you and Pacer Popham. Walk us through that battle.
It was a fantastic battle. We struggled a little bit in the heat race. We were looking for some traction, and we were able to find it. It was a good race, clean race. Bodie Smith was up there giving it his all, and it was fun.
So you had an early spin. How did that affect the way you were attacking this racetrack?
Oh, it was good. I was just being patient because I knew there was going to be, you got to be patient. You can't win it on the first lap. And then obviously a car, tagged it a little bit and got me around, but not a big deal.
John Johnson on the outside of the front row in his final racing season, set to bring him to green. Dayton Liscombe on the inside in the 74. Making an appearance here at Electric City Speedway once again. In anticipation of a green flag start, we are underway with the Staybridge Suites Wissota Midwest Modifieds.
Into turn number 1 and off of turn number 2, Dayton Liscombe going to jump out to the early lead, followed by PJ Popham. A 3-car battle for that third spot between Lemire, Harvey, and Johnson.
Eisenstein goes way high through 1 and 2 and then gets a great drive off of turn number 2 to try and take the third spot as they're going side by side for the lead. PJ Popham to the inside. Liscombe's going to hold on to it. Bottom of the racetrack very well right now. Popham not quite able to make a move. They're still side by side for third with Tyler Leach lurking. Now here he comes to the inside of Harvey and Eisenstein off of turn number 4.
We got a 3-car battle for that third spot between Harvey, Eisenstein, and Leach. Battle shaping up on the front, at the front of the field, excuse me. Dayton Liscombe getting a little tight, maybe opening the door for PJ Popham here later on in this feature.
You gotta keep one eye on the battle for the lead and one eye on the guys right behind him as they're 3 wide. CR Eisenstein on the top. Here comes Tyler Leach and Sean Tribble off the turn number 4. Eisenstein takes the third spot and PJ Popham knocking on the door for the lead. Liscombe coming off of turn number 4. Back to green.
Stay under into turns 1 and 2. Liscombe maybe missed his mark on the bottom. Here comes PJ Popham on the bottom side of the racetrack. CR Eisenstein up top. Liscombe going to try to slam the door on PJ Popham. He's going to do so and maintain his lead up front.
A 2-lap shootout into 1 and 2. Eisenstein not going to be able to do anything. In fact, he misses the bottom, and here comes Joey Price. Tyler Leach there, 4 wide for second down the back straightaway. Dayton Liscombe, and the caution flag comes out once again. Dayton Liscombe with a great restart into 1 and 2. CR Eisenstein keeps her pinned down to the bottom of the racetrack. PJ Popham and Joey Price going side by side momentarily for that third spot. Popham has the 48X wound up around the top of the racetrack. Eisenstein misses the bottom and Dayton Liscombe pulls away.
Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, getting his first career feature win at Electric City Speedway, Dayton Liscombe in 74. Well, Kelby, they say the first one is the hardest one to get. And it's been a long time coming for Dayton Liscombe in the 74.
He's out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Dayton Liscombe Welcome to Victory Lane at Electric City Speedway, Dayton. Take us through that race there.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I found my groove on the bottom, man, I just took off. I really can't thank Corey Wormling enough to get me back on track and back in Victory Lane. Thank you so much.
How much did the track change throughout that feature event? It really didn't venture off at the bottom of the racetrack.
Yeah, it was really easy for me to keep my composure over here in 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 was starting to slick off a little bit, and I kind of bobbled once, and after that I made it a little adjustment and moved up a little bit and worked out.
Bring him to green, strictly business.
Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off turn number 4. The green flag waves for Corey Wormling and Cruz Riggin.
Putting the 21 car on the pole. He's going to be tough to beat. They're 3 wide for third. Coming off of turn number 2. It's Ross Mathewson into second. Here comes Declan Fleming rolling the top. Off of turn number 4. Put Declan Fleming in the second spot. As Corey Wormling leads lap number 1.
Wormling on the bottom. He's got company in Declan Fleming in car number 7. Fleming entering the top side wide open as he looks to take over that top spot from Corey Wormling in car number 21.
The Canuck way up on the top off of turn number 2, going side by side with Wormling, and Declan Fleming is taking the lead. Ross Mathewson following Fleming through and looking to make it a 3-car race, but Corey Wormling's going to have to peel that car up off the bottom of the racetrack.
And everything unfold from that third spot as Declan Fleming gets out front quite a distance now over Corey Wormling, as we're looking at a slide job out of Ross Mathewson on Corey Wormling in the 21.
Mathewson set that up off of turn number 2. His last time Wormling had a bit of a misstep where the rear end almost came out around him, and Ross Mathewson is holding on to that second spot, and now he sets his sights on Declan Fleming. Ross Mathewson making his chops, trying to run in on the 7. Into 3 and off the 4. Fleming a little sideways. Here comes Ross Mathewson.
Declan Fleming might have his answer with 56 of Ross Mathewson as we're looking at some lap traffic down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Ross Mathewson on the middle of the racetrack. Declan Fleming on the bottom. Fleming navigating through lap traffic into turn number 1.
Their sprint car races are won and lost in lap traffic. Fleming making his way through right now, trying to clear one of the Nelson cars. Here comes Mathewson. Ross Mathewson to the lead in 3 and 4. Fleming down on the bottom is going to come back at him, and Declan back to the lead at the line.
Declan Fleming doing a really good job of crossing over Ross Mathewson, exiting turn number 4. Ross Mathewson not giving up the charge. Off of turn number 4, we got a slide job for the lead. Ross Mathewson back to the lead in car number 56.
A right hook thrown by Mathewson coming off of turn number 4. Fleming a little out of shape through 1 and 2. Ross Mathewson's going to try and scoot away in the 56.
Ross Mathewson, your leader, by over a second and a half over the 7 car at Declan Fleming, as we've got Declan Fleming hard into the fence in turns number 1 and 2. And he's going to tumble that car in turn number 2. The red flag waves.
Entering mid to low, and he hammers it. Green flag.
Corey Wormling down to the bottom side. We might try a slide job off of turn number 2. He's not going to get it done that time. Ross Mathewson. We'll see what happens as we got a couple of lap cars bunched up down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
And a lot of them running the line that Mathewson wants to run. So here comes Corey Wormling, who is looking to pounce into 1 and 2. Mathewson splitting lap cars, and Wormling trying to catch up now. But now Ross Mathewson has a 3-lap car advantage on Corey Wormling.
Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4 with their Rocky Mountain Sprint Car victory is going to go to Ross Mathewson in car number 56.
Ross Mathewson set to climb out and go up top. He's picked up by his dad and thrown around in victory lane. He's up top, Ross Mathewson. Ross, welcome to victory lane here at Electric City Speedway. Had a really intense battle there with Declan Fleming through lap traffic. Walk us through it.
Yeah, really hard choices, kind of cars all over the place, like making some interesting moves there to get through the guys. I can't thank my crew enough for the car they gave me tonight. Like, felt good right off lap 1.
You got immediately after you got to the lead, you really put the whooping to him, pulled away. How important is clean air in these cars?
It makes a big difference, especially running the cushion when you're wide open like that. You know, tonight we pushed it pretty hard. It was make it or break it for the championship tonight.
Off of turn number 4, Kuglin on the hammer.
Field thunders into turn number 1. Cody Kuglin on the top side of the racetrack right now. Maurice Meyer looking at maybe taking that lead over on the bottom side of the racetrack. Off of turn number 4. You got yourself a new leader in the F7, Maurice Meyer.
Starting on the inside of the racetrack did not impede Joey Price's progress by much. He's still passing cars. Now he's just following Jordan Tossey down on the inside as they're side by side for the race lead. Maurice Meyer puts his nose out in front, but Cody Kuglin's going to beat him to the line in the 71K.
Cody Kuglin battling back on the top side for that top spot. Jordan Tossey, top side of the racetrack right now, really starting to come in as the battle's shaping up in the front of the field between Kuglin and Maurice Meyer.
Coming off of turn number 4, Meyer thought about diamonding turns 3 and 4, but did not. He tucked in behind Kuglin and lost ground.
Top 6 right now, pulling away from the rest of the field as Cody Kuglin up on above the cushion. A little bit of a misstep as here comes Maurice Meyer with a slide job out of turn number 2.
From a haymaker from Maurice Meyer through turns 1 and 2. Cody Kuglin not able to respond through 3 and 4. Casey Kynette and Jordan Tossey begin to close up on the top duo, but Maurice Meyer has taken the lead. Ty Clemens is looking to split cars through 3 and 4 as Tossey pulls even with Meyer for the lead.
Jordan Tossey looking really good on the bottom side of the racetrack right now in that Vanderbilt chassis. We'll see if he has anything for that F7 of Maurice Meyer up front right now. Joey Price looking to get in the mix as well from that 4th spot as he sets his sights on the 71K of Cody Kuglin.
The big unit is only 1/10 behind Maurice Meyer. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Tossey has the nose in front off of turn number 2. Meyer battles back on the top. Now coming off of turn number 4. Here comes Joey Price to Cody Kuglin as Tossey. No Meyer at the line.
As Cody Kuglin up into the fence as he's off the pace. Into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Doubling up here tonight at Electric City Speedway is going to be Maurice Meyer in car number F7, followed by Tossey, Price.
Get out the broom, ladies and gentlemen. Maurice Meyer back in victory lane here at Electric City Speedway. A tale of 2 very different racetracks. Why not just get 2 of them in one night, Maurice?
Yeah, I can't get much better than that, man. That's what we were shooting for.
Tell us about your drive back to the front. You had to track down Cody Kuglin once he got out front.
Yeah, I seen him drive me on the high side, and I figured I better get up and buck up and get after it.
Travis Shoemate and Dan Harvey leading the field down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. For the final time of the 2024 season, your Midwest Modified main event is underway.
Great start for Travis Shoemate as he takes off with the lead 1 and 2. Lemire to the inside looking for the lead now off of turn number 2. They're going to go side by side down the back straightaway. Lemire on the inside in yellow. Travis Shoemate on the outside in the black 4C. Shoemate going to lead the opening lap. Lorenz keeping pace with Shoemate into 1 and 2. Boy, Colby Hanna's going to have a whale of a run off of turn number 2. Coming down the back straightaway. Going to go side by side with Lorenz. Into turn number 3. He sails her off on the top of the racetrack. Coming off of turn number 4. Shoemate leaves the bottom open. Here comes Lorenz. Here comes Colby Hanna on the top.
Colby Hanna rocketing on the top side of the speedway. Rod Lorenz having to get on the binders hard to avoid getting into the side of the 4C of Travis Shoemate. Colby Hanna up front using the top side of the speedway to his advantage up where nobody else is running, and it is paying off for the 28H of Colby Hanna.
And Armline officially takes the lead off the turn number 4. Shoemate battles back on the bottom. Jeremy Meyer offer trying to go side by side with Lorenz off of turn number 2 to get onto the bottom step of the podium. Joey Price there as well. Shoemate battles back to the lead, but Colby Hanna's going to keep it.
At the line, side by side, Colby Hanna and Travis Shoemate. Shoemate on the bottom, going to try to slide up and take the line away from Colby Hanna. Colby Hanna going to skate by on the outside. Here comes Jeremy Meyerhofer, watching everything unfold in front of him as Rod Lorenz pushes off at corner number 4 and Mario Berger into that 4th spot.
Travis Shoemake back to the lead that time by 92 thousandths of a second. Now Hannah out of shape off of turn number 2. Here comes Jeremy Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer to the inside of the 28H. He slides across the group and takes the 2nd spot. 3 wide for 3rd with Mario Berger. For 2nd with Mario Berger.
Jeremy Meyerhofer on the top side of the racetrack. Colby Hanna back to the bottom. Colby Hanna and Jeremy Meyerhofer side by side as here comes Mario Berger looking to get in the mix in car number 73.
Hannah slams the board on the Berger coming off of turn number 4 to remain in the battle for 2nd with Jeremy Meyerhofer. Hannah goes to the bottom through 1 and 2, going to slide up and try to take the 2nd spot, but Meyerhofer has a monster run off of turn number 2 to put the nose in 2nd. They're all still chasing Travis Shoemake, the 4C.
Jeremy Meyerhofer shutting the car way down on entry. Joey Price letting it all hang out on the top side of the speedway, looking for every opportunity as he can. As Colby Hanna going to show a nose to Travis Shoemake in car number 4C off of turn number 4. Travis Shoemake getting a little tight, pushing up as they're getting into some lap traffic in the 64 of Jerry Sangre and the 3 of John Johnson.
Shoemake had to slam the door, does the same thing off of turn number 2. Colby Hanna has to check up. Here comes Jeremy Meyerhofer. Traffic about is causing some havoc between the top drivers. Shoemake out of shape. Here comes Meyerhofer. 3-car race for the lead.
Meyerhofer has the edge this time. Getting into some more lap traffic in the 66 of Dan Harvey. Jeremy Meyerhofer might try to show a nose on the 4C of Travis Shoemake. Travis Shoemake going to cut down and slam the door on the 32M of Meyerhofer as Colby Hanna tries to battle back on the outside. Jeremy Meyerhofer might have some room here as we're getting into some lap traffic, and Dan Harvey off of turn number 4. We got a 3-wide battle for that top spot. Put Colby Hanna up front in the 28H.
5 cars with a shot at the top spot. Mario Berger and Joey Price there. Colby Hanna trying to sneak away and hide off of turn number 2. Jeremy Meyerhofer going to put him 3 wide with the lap car. Off of turn number 4. Hanna slides across the groove and takes off with the lead. Shoemake back to 2nd. Meyerhofer battling back. Coming off of turn number 4, the white flag's going to fly. Back into 1 and 2. Somebody's going to have to drive her in deep to get a shot at Colby Hanna. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. It ain't going to happen. Hanna down the back shooting into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. He's going to bring it home. The Dark Knight wins the final night at the Midwest Modifieds at Electric City Speedway.
Your leader for lap number 1 is going to be Corey Craver in the car number 21.
Kinzer McCord coming on the top of the racetrack. He's rolling it like a freight train off of turn number 2. Kinzer McCord to the lead. Rex Feller to the inside. Now trouble on the inside of turns 1 and 2. Colby Hanna stopped on the bottom of turn number 1. Lap traffic about to come into play in this feature event. Corey Craver closing up on Mike Pistolak and Jimmy Zaremski. And Kinzer McCord starting to lick his chops. Field bunches up. 9 laps still yet to complete here, Strictly Business.
As the green flag comes back out, C.R. Eisenzimmer looking to make some moves on the top side of the speedway. Corey Craver up top as well as Kinzer McCord. Rex Feller looking to get it done on the bottom side of the racetrack as Joey Price looking for some racing room on the 4C of Travis Shoemake as well in a 3-car battle between him, Eisenzimmer, and Meyerhofer.
Craver maintains the lead as Feller showed him a nose through 3 and 4. He's doing the same thing through 1 and 2. Corey Craver takes the top spot back. Here comes McCord trying to get back into the 2nd spot. Throw a blanket over the top 3 as they come off of turn number 4. Craver back to the lead.
As the battle up front continues.
Feller not able to close the door on Kinzer McCord, so McCord still in the fight for the top spot. They roll into turn number 3 and come off of turn number 4 to 5 laps to go. Corey Craver starting to assert himself as Eisenzimmer trying to make it a 4-car race.
McCord looking to change his lineup, trying to close the door on Rex Feller down on the bottom side of the racetrack, and he's going to do it. Put Kinzer McCord into that 2nd position now as he pinches off the 87X. Off of turn number 4, Kinzer McCord going to push up the racetrack a little bit as here comes C.R. Eisenzimmer going to split Rex Feller and Kinzer McCord.
3 wide. What a haymaker attempt there by C.R. Eisenzimmer as we come off of turn number 4. Rex Feller maintaining the second spot off of turn number 4. Corey Craver starting to pull away.
Corey Craver going to accept a white flag this time by Rex Feller. Sitting in that second spot momentarily. The yellow flag waves on the speedway. Car high in turn 4. Is Corey Craver going to get into him off of turn number 3? Corey Craver, your leader, into the side of Maurice Meyer hard with the right rear of the 21 car. Rex Feller on the bottom side of the speedway is Kinzer McCord with a little bit of a misstep down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Joey Price going to slide up and slam the door on the 157 and Kinzer McCord for that second spot as the white flag comes out. Rex Feller, your leader. Joey Price with a full head of steam on the top side of the racetrack. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Coming off of turn number 4, give it to Joey Price, getting it done on the last lap in car number 41.
I'm going to say it one more time. If you didn't like that, you don't like dirt track racing. Joey Price. Well, Joey, 2 nights in a row back at Victory Lane here at Electric City Speedway. You had to start deep in that one. Talk about your drive through the field.
Man, you know this is our place. People want to talk crap, say we're having a bad season and stuff, but we start dead last in every heat race and 12th best starting in the main. We're leading the points for a reason, and that was my kind of racetrack. And once I got the opening, it was on.
Talk about that final restart there. What did you see that helped you get to the front?
Oh, I don't know what I seen, but it looked like the McCord got tight on the cushion, so I took a slider line down here, and I was really good on the cushion and just needed some clean air, and I got to show our speed on that last lap.
Lights out. Putting a nightcap on the 2024 season. Off of turn number 2. Cody Blixt and Ty Clemens from the front row. Ladies and gentlemen of Electric City Speedway, you know what time it is. Help me bring him to green. It is hammered out time on Thunder Hill. We're green at Electric City Speedway.
Joey Price making the diamond work in turns 3 and 4. Cody Blix battles back in turns 1 and 2 on the bottom side of the speedway. Dave Davis going to slide up the racetrack off of turn number 4 this time. Joey Price looking for some racing room on the outside of the racetrack. Put him in that top spot by the bumper.
Joey Price to second that time. David Davis battles back on the inside off of turn number 2. Davis down on the bottom. Price way around the top off of turn number 4. Davis is going to be put back in.
Joey Price knows that the bottom side of turns 1 and 2 is a little bit faster, but he is picking up some speed. Joey Price might have some room on the bottom side of the racetrack into turns 1 and 2. Joey Price off of turn number 2. Put him into that second spot as Dave Davis looks to battle back in turns 3 and 4.
Davis and Price going at it. Price flexing his muscles, forcing his way into the second spot. And now going to try and set his sights on the 12 of Ty Clemens. Clemens with a 2.3 second lead last time by. But car number 41 is starting to rip the lip. Cue the Jaws music, smoking. Joey's coming. The Wiz trying to make his way through traffic. Through 1 and 2, down to the bottom of the racetrack. Joey Price is knocking on the door. Going into turn number 3. Price goes high. The Riley cars are going to hold up the leaders. Coming off of turn number 4. Who's going to get to the line first? Joey Price to the lead of the 41. Joey Price might have the faster race car if he gets clean air. He's probably going to put some distance as Clemens comes back. Off of turn number 4, side by side for the race lead. Price keeps it.
Joey Price to the outside. Ty Clemens on the bottom. Ty Clemens with a little bit more speed off of turn number 2. Ty Clemens with a front bumper on Joey Price into turns number 3 and 4. Ty Clemens back to that top spot momentarily. At the line, put Ty Clemens up front.
Clemens slams the door on Joey Price. Into 1 and 2. He's down to the inside. Trouble Mike Pistolak into the outside wall. Wow. Joey Price ran down Ty Clemens, and now he takes it. Well, it depends on how scoring is going to call that one. Either Clemens or Price is going to be out in front.
Ty Clemens going to lead the field down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. The green flag is back out once again for car number 12 of Ty Clemens.
We're going to settle this right now. Ty Clemens goes to the inside. Joey Price following him through. Jeremy Meyerhofer to the third off of turn number 2. Jordan Tossey looking to make some moves up on the top of the racetrack. Joey Price pulls even with Ty Clemens side by side at the white flag.
On the top side of the racetrack, Joey Price on the bottom. Joey Price going to get some drive off the bottom of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3.
Turning for the checkered flag 2 nights in a row. Joey Price uses the late race move to win at Electric City Speedway. Ty Clemens in second, Jeremy Meyerhofer in third.
I'm going to say this one more time for 2024. If you didn't like that, you don't like dirt track racing. Joey Price, for the second night in a row, using late race heroics to take the lead. Set to climb out of the 41 car. Here he is, Joey Price. Joey, walk us through that feature. You had to make your way down. You used the bottom, you used the top. Describe how that track changed during that feature.
Man, it was just all over the place, but it was picking the right time, right spots at the right time, and we got into lap traffic. I thought I stole the lead from him, but we were running side by side, and it's hard to say really what happened, but I was glad to give it to him. They call him the catfish. I gave it to him on the bottom, so I guess I'm the catfish now.
What did you see before that last restart that made you choose the inside on the Delaware double file restart?
Oh, the cushion was just gravelly. I was trying to make it work, but that was just to give me open air. But I knew it was on the bottom. My car was pretty good on the bottom. We just had to hit our marks, and he got a little tight, got a run on him, and that's all it takes in this game. He's a heck of a racer. He definitely makes us step our game up.
2024 Electric City Speedway track champion in the IMCA modified division. What does that mean to you?
It's good. We got quite a few now, probably 10 or so, but it's always fun to win them, always fun to race them. Point average racing's tough, but it's fun to see how many cars you pass at the end of the year. They give a trophy out for that, and we always try to win that one.
Joey Price, passing cars and winning titles. If you're headed to the exits, thank you for joining us this season at Electric City Speedway. We'll see you next year in 2025 for the 72nd season of racing here on Thunder Hill. And on behalf of everybody at Electric City Speedway, L&B Speedway, Tyler LaPierre, I'm Kelby Cross saying good night and God bless.